And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Cameron Woolley Show. With me is Bing Chen.
What's up, everybody?
And I am Cameron Woolley. So, first time in the studio for a couple weeks. I mean, last week.
Yeah, it got nuts last week, man.
Yeah.
I tried to make you come in at 9:30.
Yeah, I was like,
you were like, that's a little late.
with
I'm like,
all due respect.
all right. And, the finals, game one of the finals, Stanley Cup finals were on. The Yankee game was on.
I was
Yeah.
working the next two nights.
And you were working.
My hands tied.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I tried to make it happen. Sometimes, well, now we're in summer mode, so.
Yeah, now it's summertime,
Now it's,
so I can just do whatever.
Yeah. Well, what have you been doing? Besides working?
Well, I quit my job because
Oh.
it sucked.
Oh, okay. So you're not working.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm planning on doing DoorDash now.
Oh, really? Hey, you have a car?
yeah, I have a car.
Oh, dude, if that's good happen, like I'm gonna start door dashing stuff and just hope you show up.
Oh yeah, dude. Just like on Wednesdays, you could literally just line it up. If we could find a way to line it up, so you could order like a bunch of just like Taco Bell. Or something.
Oh yeah.
Taco Bell or
Start order. Yeah, and it's
like
like I'm gonna order like one
Chipotle
small milkshake. I was like, these fries are not hot, sir. Like I just start filing complaints. I wonder if you work for
fired.
If you work for DoorDash, do you get discounts? I guess probably not.
I mean, I haven't done any DoorDash.
Okay.
But anyways, we're not here to talk about DoorDash. We're here to talk
All right.
about
Well, I hope you get
sports.
some big tips, man. So it could be a sport. You'd be like a race car driver. Just see how fast you can, how many deliveries you can make in one day.
Is this
Jeff
Mario
Gordon.
Kart?
Yeah, Mario Kart. Yeah, Mario
where
Kart.
I'm just like driving around,
Yeah.
doing clips, shortcuts.
Yeah. Throwing turtle shells at people.
Screwing with checkpoints.
Yeah.
Just Mario Kart crazy stuff.
Yeah.
The weird shit I was interested in when I was an elementary schooler.
Yeah.
But anyways, you know what I am also interested in?
Okay.
I'm very much interested in the New York Yankees this year. My God. In the month of June, they are 16-3 in the standings. They are at worst by night's end. There will be 11 games ahead of the Toronto Blue Jays.
Just insane. Just
Blue Jays
are not a bad team. Rays, not a bad team.
Just already establishing a fine amount of separation in the division. Hedging against the bad stretches, as I have said many times. They are 50-18.
50-18. That's ridiculous.
It's stupid.
It's
stupid. Come on.
They're creeping into
Come on.
735 win percentage. That's insane.
Yeah,
They're going to creep toward 800 soon. Can they realign the divisions? Can Baltimore go to the
AL Central?
The AL Central, please. Can we?
Yeah, dude, you guys are stuck in the middle of this.
I mean,
the Rays.
Granted,
the team, they're in fourth.
If they were in the AL Central, they'd only the Baltimore Orioles would only be like 5 games back, I think, something like that.
Yeah, the Orioles wouldn't be that far back in the AL Central.
Yeah, it's insanity. I mean, listen.
And the Orioles, you're no slouch this year.
No, the pitching's been good. Walk rate's down.
Credit where it's due.
Come back. They almost swept the Rays.
That was a good favor, by the way.
I think they don't. They hung with the Blue Jays. I mean, come on, man.
Hung around with us.
They did it. Hung around. Well,
you guys. Hey, I give them
hats
credit.
off. Finally, but not. All right, get some accolades for.
You aren't the free win. You used to.
No, you got to work for it.
You got to work for it.
You got to work for it a little bit. The pitching's vastly improved. I see hope.
First time you're hopeful about the Orioles.
The problem is it's tough to see hope in a division where every other team above you is above 500.
Well, you have the Blue Jays who are pretty good.
Yes.
You have the Red Sox who can always be a threat. You have the Rays who
always
have
a threat.
Their voodoo bullshit, and you have death in the Yankees.
Yes.
It's just death.
And I don't think Baltimore's played that bad, but we're in middle of June. They're 20 and a half games back already.
I am not very concerned about the division right now. I am, and hey, famous last words. But
Unless it's some kind of major collapse.
It would take a major collapse for the Yankees to lose this division. And
Right.
this team, I don't see it happening.
No.
It's more likely that this team wins 100 games than it is to...
Oh, I think 100 is like almost a given.
And they've put themselves...
How many above that? That's the question.
I tell you, you know what the Yankees are?
What are the Yankees?
They're that scene in Rogue One where Darth Vader just goes through the hallway and
Yes.
slaughters all those rebels.
Yes. Just yes.
Force choking them.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
that.
That's the
is
Yankees
what-
right now. Absolutely.
And even the games they lose, they got teams on the ropes. Like that game they lost on Father's Day against the Blue Jays where they had the 8-3 lead. Granted, a bad loss, but they had them on the ropes in the 9th. They had runners on second and third. Anthony Rizzo at the plate worked the count full, just rolled one over to second.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that was preceded by a 4-run and 3-run inning for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. It sucked. I didn't like it, but you know what? These losses happen, and that's why you win the games when you can.
Right.
Because when losses like this happen, it doesn't mean that much.
Yeah, death by grand slams, my friends. Don't load the bases.
Don't walk people. This loss was the result of too many walks.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bullpen just didn't have it at all.
Almost came back, though. Almost came back. And
A couple of times on the ropes. Even the games they lose, you sit there and they think, well, the one more hit. If that game lasted a couple of innings longer, they would have won.
It's so weird to see the Yankees lose right now.
Yeah. Like, I watched the Yankees lose, and I'm like, what the hell happened? And even last night, again.
Well,
Aaron Judge came a few feet short of tying that game.
Yes. Last night they ran into Isaac Paredes.
Yeah.
Paredes who hit 3
ridiculous.
home runs. So
It's the Rays.
one that
It's the
barely
Rays.
cleared the fence.
It's the Rays.
Yeah.
Dude. It's what always happens when the Yankees play the Rays.
Yeah, I learned they went into a buzzsaw on that. That's a little bit. That's a lot. To
Isaac
overcome.
Paredes coming into that game with an 85 WRC plus, hitting 3 homers. It makes no sense.
No, an anomaly. Yes, he's probably.
It's the Rays, dude.
The Rays, though.
The Rays have immaculate luck. I don't know what it is.
Every year, every time. And then Cole almost hits a. If MLB games were only 8 innings,
the Yankees would have like numerous no hitters.
Garrett Cole would have had two no hitters. I think I saw a quote. Someone was like, "Listen, it's going to happen. It's inevitable."
Yeah, Judge said it.
It was Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Okay.
He said, hey, he's going to get it at some point.
Yeah.
I hope I'm playing in center field when it does. Yeah, that was a great quote by Judge.
Yeah, no doubt. Aaron Judge got his arbitration hearing coming up.
Yeah, up Friday. Friday it's happening, and he is...
What are the terms here? He wants $21 million?
He wants $21 million.
What do the Yankees want to give him?
want to give him $17 million. So, now I have a massive problem with how the Yankees have handled...
Okay,
Judge's
please do tell. The arbitration process always cracks me up.
contract issue.
Yes. And then, he's got...
With...
They got to look good.
The Yankees are trying so hard to cut corners and cheap out on him.
Right.
This is like the Yankee philosophy. It's like they don't care how impactful a player is. They have a set number, and they don't move.
Right.
They stick with that number the whole time, and they do not move from that number.
So it's all business.
Yeah. Like, they tried it with Derek Jeter. Like, Brian Cashman hates Derek Jeter's guts. Like, Brian Cashman does not like Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter knew who he was and what he had and what he was bringing to the table, and he was worth every penny, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's Derek Jeter.
I don't love Derek Jeter, but I don't hate him either. I respect the man. I think he was a good ball player.
I mean, like, that Aaron Judge, it pisses me off how they're doing everything in their power to
make him
piss him off.
Hello, Mr. Cohen. Nice to meet you.
They are doing everything in their power to piss him off, and I do not understand why. Meanwhile, same organization put in a seating section for him in his rookie year.
Right. Named after him, the Judges' Chamber.
Yes, the Judges'
All rise, everybody. Yes.
Yes, I don't. Judge is going to be demanding, rightfully,
Right.
rightfully,
He is
handsome
bar none
sum of money.
He is the AL MVP right now.
Yeah,
There's
right
no
now
doubt.
he is the AL
No
MVP.
doubt. Yes.
They're not a.
Not even
I
a
don't doubt
question.
if he keeps this up, he's winning MVP.
Right. Yeah, barring any injuries or any drop offs, but the man, he's in great shape right now. He looks great. Already said he wasn't going to participate in the home run derby, which is good. Because you know what happens when you participate in the home run derby, you screw everything up. You screw up your swing. It's not good. Just look at history.
I'd like to see a Yankee participate in it this year, though. Like a Giancarlo Stanton or something.
I mean, Stan could also snap his ankles or something, though. Like just swinging at batting practice pitches.
No, I don't know, like Joey Gallo.
Gallo.
Gallo doesn't have a problem doing it. He can't screw up his swing any more than he already has.
I'd watch Gallo. Where is it this year? Is it Dodger Stadium?
Yeah, Dodger Stadium.
Okay, so nothing crazy over there. Yeah, but yeah, arbitration.
Why are they letting this go to arbitration? Like, why?
Why? Because
why are they letting this go to arbitration?
Because they have a chance, however small it may be, that they only have to pay $17 million. That the judge will settle in their favor. What judge is going to settle in their favor? Though?
Yeah,
what just look the numbers. The intangibles. There's he's the face of the Yankees right now, correct?
Yeah, he got the dog in him.
Yes.
Like that baseball savant meme where it's like all the way like 100 percentile like dog in him.
Yes.
First in, last out.
Yes.
Intangibles.
Right.
Grit.
Heart. Yeah, all these immeasurables. He embodies all of it. Yes.
That boy nice. I don't know.
I think that's it because no matter how small that possibility, they may get that judge. Yeah, you're right. 17 million. But
Randy Levine is a very powerful man.
Right.
I mean, he could do that.
Yeah.
If he wanted to.
There was also a report here. I'm getting this from Bleacher Report, but this is everywhere saying. Aaron Judge would disappear if he left the Yankees for another team.
Who wrote this garbage?
MLB executive says.
Joseph Zucker.
Yeah.
Okay. Who wrote
this says that an executive told Buster Olney that Judge's legacy and overall profile would significantly benefit by remaining in the Big Apple. Judge signs with another team. He'd be like A-Rod going from Seattle to Texas. He'd disappear. No matter where he is, he wouldn't have the same impact that he would if he just stayed with the Yankees. If he stays with the Yankees, he'll be the next Jeter. They'd probably make him captain, and he'll make twice as much money in endorsements than anywhere else.
Yeah, dude. What?
Well, maybe he will stay in New York, just in a different uniform. Does that matter? Would he disappear with the Mets? I don't think so.
Dude.
I don't think so.
Dude, but the Yankees are they have way more public reach than the Mets.
I think if he went to the Dodgers, I don't think he'd disappear.
If he went to the Dodgers, I mean, the Judge wouldn't go to the Dodgers though. They already have Mookie Betts.
Yeah.
Tied up to that big contract.
Who else might Judge go to that would have the budget?
The Giants. The Giants are a team that's been in rumors.
Ooh. Just pit him.
But I don't want to bite my tongue on this one, but the Red Sox.
Oh man,
that would kill me. I would genuinely stop being a baseball fan if
you went to the Red Sox.
That is one of the very few things I wouldn't be able to stop.
Right.
As a sports fan.
I don't think that's happening.
Like the Aaron Judge.
I don't think that's happening.
For Boston would make me question my fandom.
Do you think the Yankees would spend more money to make sure he doesn't go to the Red Sox?
They don't care.
They don't care.
They'd be fine with him going to the Red Sox if they think the money would be too much. That is what I'm concerned about.
Right.
Is that they don't care about his legacy.
They get draft picks, right?
Brian Cashman sucks at drafting, dude. He sucks. He's good at making trades.
Right.
He can trade with the best of them. I mean, the Yankees just got Albert Abreu back, and Albert Abreu was the main chip in the Jose Trevino deal.
Right.
Jose Trevino is one of the best catchers in baseball this year.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the Yankees want to force feed plate appearances to Kyle Shioka.
Yeah.
Another thing I can't stand.
Yeah. I don't know if Judge would disappear. Like,
Yeah, dude, he's Aaron Judge.
I think his numbers would. But would he?
It would kill me.
Would he lose endorsement deals? Yeah, he probably would. Without him in pinstripes.
Yeah.
If he was in royal blue, would he kiss me endorsement deals? Probably not. So
No, the Royals probably, like, with their philosophy, they probably look at Judge and think, oh, there's too many strikeouts. He doesn't hit the ball. He doesn't put the ball in play enough.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever stupid Royals
do
crap
you think A-Rod disappeared when he was with the Rangers? Like,
No.
I don't think so either.
No,
I don't think so.
I mean, granted, A-Rod, his legacy is a lot more memorable.
Oh yeah, you think of
because
A-Rod,
he's
you think of him in pinstripes. You don't
When you
think
think
of
of
him.
A-Rod, you think of
You
him in
forget-
pinstripes, and you think of him on 60 Minutes. Like, that's that's what you think when
And,
you
he
think of
dated
A-Rod.
Madonna and J-Lo. You think of that too. Like,
Dated Madonna? I never knew that he dated.
oh yeah, for sure.
I know that he dated J-Lo.
He did.
Boy, did he screw that one up.
You'll
live in life.
Ben Affleck doesn't think so.
Ben Affleck. Dude.
Affleck doesn't think so.
Ben Affleck. What do people know Ben Affleck for? What? Mallrats, Batman.
Well, he did win. The man did win 2 Oscars, and he's a
wait.
2-time Oscar
Ben
winner.
Affleck won 2 Oscars.
Yeah, he won for
what?
Argo and The Town, I believe. No, Argo
Good Will Hunting?
and Good Will Hunting.
Good
yeah,
Will Hunting?
Good
That-
Will Hunting. Oh, I knew
What
that.
is that like? That's the second time we've mentioned Good Will Hunting.
Yes,
on the show
good
in the last
movie.
month. I
Good
have
movie.
yet to see it.
Yeah.
I have
Oh,
yet
you
to
would
see
love
Good
it.
Will Hunting. I don't know. The big binge that I'm on right now is Breaking Bad. That's
Oh,
I'm trying to
dude.
get done.
Nice.
I'm at like the end of season 4. It's like the best part of the show.
Oh, you got one more season left.
Like,
then.
although I can't take the show seriously because of all the memes.
No, well,
Like I
fair
see,
enough.
I see Walter yell at Jesse. I just think of like the Breaking Good videos. It's like Jesser, we need to cook meth for Gustavo Fing so I can make money for Steam sales. Jesser, we need to cook. We need to cook the methy now.
yes.
For Gustavo Fing.
Look that up on YouTube. ladies and
Gustavo Fing
gentlemen.
wants another batch.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where Judge is going. I don't think he's disappearing.
Dude, the Yankees better not screw this up. I've heard speculations like, oh, well, if the Yankees and Judge come to an extension after arbitration, but no,
Yes.
that's not gonna happen. There's bad blood.
Yeah,
there is
yeah.
absolutely
No, this is
bad
not-
blood between Aaron Judge
What-
and the front office. Why am I dooming about this team right now? We're 50-18.
Why? Because I got to throw in some negativity. I got to throw in some negativity.
Stop corrupting
Come on.
my brain. Whatever
Let me
happened
have
to
it.
Mr. Positive? What's this? The second show in a row now
Yes.
where you're trying to fill my
Yes.
brain with negativity?
I am just because I got nothing else. I got nothing. Nothing.
well,
They're 50-18.
Yes.
Yes. They are Darth Vader on the rebel ship, laying waste to all those guys in the white helmets. Yes. Yes. They're unstoppable. There's nothing that can stop them. And did Chapman come back? I didn't even see. Are they stashing
he is
him?
Rehabbing.
All right.
He's set
Okay.
to
They're
rehab.
rehabbing.
He's set to rehab.
You guys need me back? No. We're not. Yeah, no.
He needs to do. Okay.
What do you do about when
I
he
am
comes
not
back?
saying I am wishing injury on him
'Kay.
because I will not admit that on record publicly. But
What do you do with him?
if he were to hypothetically have tweak a little something
Sure.
on the mound in
Right.
Somerset,
Yeah.
I
Another
side put surgery on the table. Yeah.
surgery. That's it. Just want him out for the year. What do you?
I'm having a Larry David moment.
What do you do when he comes back? When he's eligible to come back? And what do you do?
Make sure he doesn't. I don't want him to come
What do you
back.
do?
It would be
all right.
It would add even less command to a bullpen that is already starting to struggle with
Right.
hitting the strike zone.
Right.
So
Your life depends on it. Yeah, Clay Holmes, and I already know the answer.
I would
Aroldis
put
Chapman.
the life of my hypothetical unborn child
Right.
on Clay Holmes getting through a scoreless inning right now.
Okay.
I would.
Yes.
That is how much I trust Clay Holmes right now. He has been so good.
He's amazing.
Yes, he gave up a run against the Rays on Monday, but you know what? Okay, this is the Rays in a nutshell. They scored 2 runs on 2 ground balls to the pitcher.
Right.
Okay, that was not his fault. He got ground balls. He did what he needed to
Yes.
do. He did what he
What do you do
needed
with
to do.
Chapman?
He got
Like,
ground balls. No, what
You-
you,
you
do
would-
with
you wouldn't-
Chapman,
you wouldn't even
unless he starts throwing strikes. If Aroldis Chapman had good command and good control of his pitches, he's an elite reliever. I have a brain, or at
Sure.
least I like to think I have a brain.
Usually, yes.
Aroldis Chapman with
Usually.
command is one of the best relief pitchers in all of baseball.
right.
That is how electric his stuff is. I'm not that stupid. He just doesn't have it. I
No,
guarantee.
you know this.
I guarantee. And this weekend, they're playing the Astros. Chapman
Yes,
could
they
be
are.
set to come back, say, Saturday afternoon. Yankees are up by a couple of runs in the ninth inning.
Mm-hmm.
Aroldis Chapman comes in.
Right.
No, it would be hilarious if, like, Aroldis Chapman comes out of bullpen, Yankee Stadium starts booing him. That's what I'd do.
You know, Boo Chapman coming back
Yes.
from
I'd like throw, like, Yankee fans would throw shit at him.
right.
They'd throw rocks.
Right.
I don't know where you'd get a rock in the
Well,
Bronx.
what do you do with him then? Would
but-
you even trust him as a setup man? Let's say they
I
switch
don't
him
trust him
at
anywhere.
all. Okay.
I would trust a fart after eating a load of Taco Bell than Aroldis Chapman in a game right
Yeah,
now.
Mexican pizza's back, by the way. Everybody.
I never had Taco Bell Mexican pizza.
It's not bad.
It's not
not
I don't
great.
know. I'm Italian, so any disparaging thing done to pizza.
Right.
I don't know. I am keeping an open mind for Chicago
Okay.
deep dish, though.
Okay.
Although I will never touch any pizza made in California. Never.
So I won't find you at the California Pizza Kitchen, is what you're telling me.
No, you will not find me in California. Who the hell in their right mind would go to any pizza chain in New Jersey? Who in their right mind would do that? No.
I don't know, but they do exist out here.
Yeah,
Not many.
Domino's. I mean, I like Domino's. I mean, Domino's doesn't suck.
In a
I've had-
pinch,
I've had Papa John's mid.
I like their sauce, but whatever. The garlic, they give you the little things of garlic dipping sauce.
I've
good
had
stuff.
Papa John's once.
Right.
Once.
Well, I mean, you don't need to eat Papa John's. We have, like, even at the crappy place down the street, it's still better.
Wait.
Everything.
Are you talking about? I am forgetting the name
I-
of that place, but it's so good. That joint down the road.
Oh, Mr. Pizza Slice?
Mr. Pizza
Yeah,
Slice.
it's a good
yes.
place, man.
Yeah, it's an amazing.
Yeah,
shop.
shout out to Nick down there at
Yeah,
Mr. Pizza Slice.
Shout out to Mr. Pizza Slice.
Yeah, we'll get one delivered here one day.
When I was when Voyagers, the high school was stationed out in Red Bank at the beginning of the year, my senior year actually. Whenever we'd walk around for lunch, we would I'd get a couple of slices from Mr. Pizza Slice.
Yeah.
Had this barbecue chicken, like bacon on the pizza.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff.
Oh yeah. When in Red Bank, check out Mr. Pizza Slice.
Yeah, Mr. Pizza Slice. Yes.
The unofficial sponsor of today of the Cameron Woolley Show.
Yester Kids.
Yeah.
That's a place I haven't been in way too long.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a quote here from Aaron Boone. This is from June 8th. So what's today? The 22nd? It's about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks to the day. Yes.
Boone says he's still the team's closer. Oh, he didn't. Big time back end reliever that we just want to get right. That's dancing.
Dude, but
That's dancing.
You are dancing around it.
That's a dance right there, my friends. That's a dance.
Dude, Clay Holmes, honestly, I wouldn't use... You know my opinion on the closer role in baseball. I think it's a little taboo. I don't think it's a black and white situation.
No, just want to throw strikes.
Like I
Get
do
people
think,
out.
No, I do think
Throw ground balls.
Clay Holmes shouldn't be the closer. He should be our relief ace, like high leverage, 1, 2, 3 coming up in the eighth.
Yes.
Clay Holmes.
Yes. But man, is he good?
You figured too
He's good.
Yeah, he is great. He is untouchable. Yes, I know he is. He has been the best reliever in the sport.
Yeah. To go along with one of the best catchers, one of the best outfielders, several of the best pitchers. Like, yeah.
Best team in
This
the
is-
sport.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is the best team in baseball. Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah. It's frustrating as a team 4 places behind them in the same division. But
So, well, you got.
It's frustrating.
You got to worry about the entire division, but you're holding your own.
they are,
somewhat
they are.
head-to-head
They've
against these teams.
vastly improved from the last couple of years. So that I'm very happy about.
That's with John Means out as well.
And they should win more than 64 games this year. This is no. Hopefully,
What about 70? 70.
I think they might be able to. They might be able to hit
greedy.
70.
Might be getting greedy. But
They could hit 70. Hit 70, I'll be happy. They hit 70, I'll be very happy.
The duality of man. You're talking about the Orioles winning 70 games.
70 games.
Talk about the Yankees winning 110.
Right. Sure. But that's baseball, Susan.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
baseball.
So rubber game against the Rays tonight.
Now, I just want to get the hell out of the Tupperware.
Yes.
I want to get the hell out of that stadium.
Who's pitching tonight? Have they posted any lineups yet? It's a little early, but
Jordan Montgomery versus Shane Boz.
okay.
Boz is going to carve this lineup. I have.
You're already predicting that?
Question.
And then it's gonna be tough 4-game set against the Astros. They're a very good team.
Yeah, dude. Last I checked, they were bludgeoning the Mets right now.
Yeah.
Jordan Alvarez.
Ha.
Oh,
Yeah. The 23-year-old phenom, ladies and gentlemen.
God, he's only 23.
He's only 23, and he's
Are you
a killer.
serious?
Yeah. He's only
Oh
23.
God. Oh Jesus Christ.
And then 3 games against the A's, and then they go to Houston.
For 1 game against the Astros.
I guess. Wow, man, what a waste of a trip. Can't they just play a doubleheader?
No, I don't want to play a doubleheader in Houston.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. But yeah, this freight train is tough to stop, man.
This is a team that's
They've only lost 3 times this month, as we mentioned.
like when
Anytime I see them lose, it's like, whoa, what happened? It's a big
the Yankees
thing.
lose, I sit there and I think, oh, that for a drop of blood, and that scene in Infinity War,
Yeah.
where the Iron Man beats the hell out of Thanos.
Yeah.
He's like, all that for a drop of blood.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. Your team's looking great, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, great. Until further notice. I'm in. Dude, this is it. This has to be it. This has to be the
I'm
team.
trying to look. Have they even been shut out this year? I can't remember.
Look back to April.
Okay, we'll go that far back. All right, we're going to April. It was very hard finding any lost column.
Look, they have been shut out by the Blue Jays, and they have been shut out by the Orioles.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That's right. I remember that back in April 17th.
Struck out 12 day. Yeah, Easter.
Yeah.
That game.
Yeah. Are you worried about Nesters? Another article I read
No.
today. Yankees
No,
short leash on Nestor, part of workload management.
no.
They're worried he's working too hard.
No. Just
They're worried he's working too hard.
just some regression to the mean is all.
Okay.
Just some regression. Just a little bit of. Just a little bit of expected natural regression.
Okay. Pulled after 63 pitches. Gave up 3 homers, but to the same guy. Were they all the same guy? I can't remember.
No, he gave up a home run to Harold Ramirez.
That's right. Okay. Just in a un-Nestor like appearance where you just expect him to just get out the cruise and get out everybody. But I guess there's some concern here though.
Dude,
Does that concern you?
I'm not concerned.
Okay,
I don't.
I'm trying.
Dude, you will not catch me complaining about this team right now.
No,
You won't.
unless they put Chapman back in the closer role.
Yes. So then, oof.
Which doesn't look like it's happening for the time being. So,
Oh, you sure about that one?
okay, I'm not sure about that one.
Put on that.
Yeah. But he's given up a couple home runs. Last 3 innings, I think.
I'm not worried
Okay.
about Nestor Cortez.
Okay.
I'm just not.
Okay. He's thrown 74 innings already, which I guess at this point, yeah. We're almost through. We're almost halfway. That's not like terrible. It's not a ton.
But I get that Cortez is not built up
Okay.
for those 200 innings. Like he's not
Right. He's not like a Roger Clemens.
Yeah, he's not an innings here where you can go out there and throw him until his arm falls off. Like no, he is a very specific kind of pitcher. He's not built up for this.
Right.
And I understand that. I very much understand that.
Yes. All right.
Just the bullpen needs to be good enough to compensate for that.
Awesome.
That's the thing I'm worried about.
Shoot, I got July. We should go hit a game at some point. When you start you just got out of school. I don't know when you start, but I imagine sometime in August.
August 29th.
It's got a couple months to. Should go find a day game or something. I need a day off, dude. I would love to go see baseball. I would love to go drink, eat the cheese fries.
Would it be that much of a day off if you have to navigate your way to Yankees?
No, it does take, whether you take the train and the subway up or you drive 3 hours. You're looking at a 3-hour trip.
Yeah, I prefer like...
When's the last time you were there? Do you remember? Is this
2018.
My God, so it's been 4 years? Yeah, I think you're due for a trip back.
My family Ubered there.
Oh, you did from here?
Not from here, but from like Hoboken.
Oh. And then you Ubered back?
No. We took the train back. That was when my dad lived in Hoboken.
Oh.
Yeah, at the time he lived in Hoboken. Huh. That was the dreaded Sonny Gray.
Oh yeah.
Rafael Devers Grand Slam game. One time I didn't get cheese fries.
Right. We should go. I owe you a graduation present, anyways. I don't know. Pick a day, man. I got to be home. That's your only. That's your only your caveat. But, yeah, they don't play at home a ton next month though. Is a problem. There we go. Oh man, that'd be cool. Maybe this Mariners game, 105, August 3rd. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah. We'll figure it out. It'd be fun. It'd be fun. Oh, I
know for a fact that like when I'm at school though, yes. Yankees in the playoffs.
Oh, you're going?
I would. Oh no, yeah. Like I'm a couple of train rides away from Yankee Stadium. Like that. That's
man,
bleacher seats. I would sit in the right field bleachers for a Yankee playoff game.
Yeah.
R-rated game. It's R-rated.
Oh sure.
Like, very much like they got to be 18. I am 18.
Yes. Did I tell you about that time my friend was like, "Hey, I got tickets."
The time in Yankee Stadium was like leaking.
No, different time. My friend was like, "Hey, I got playoff tickets."
How many times have you sat in the bleachers?
I've only been in the bleachers once. I think the Yankee Stadium. I want to say 3 times.
A playoff game. Okay, so
you can tell me what year this was. ALDS Yankees Tigers.
2011 or 2006. I don't know.
I have to look that up. It was.
Was the iPhone out yet?
That's a great question. I think I did have my iPhone with me. So it was after
2011.
It's 2011, and game 1 at Yankee Stadium. It was like awesome.
New Yankee Stadium.
New Yankee Stadium.
Okay, yeah, 2011.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So we get in line. Friend hands me the printout ticket. They're not scanning. They don't scan. Like, oh man, what's going on? Where'd you get these tickets? He's like, no, I bought them off some guy. I was like, oh man, please at least let them be legit. Did you buy fake tickets? And then the woman scanned the ticket. Was like, these are for game 2. Like you got, these are not game 1. It's like, yeah. He's like, what? He accidentally bought game 2 tickets.
Dumbass.
We're in line already, so we're like, well, we're here already. So we end up buying. We had bought a couple tickets from a scalper. We go in. Game starts. It's going great, and then it starts raining. I think in the 2nd or 3rd inning. And we wait, and they called the game. So
shit.
They postponed it. So, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I can't remember I don't know if that was the last time I was there, but I haven't been there in a long time. So, but I couldn't yell.
That's such a Ming story.
I couldn't yell at my friend though. He bought them. He got the tickets, and he got the replacement ones too. So I couldn't say anything. But
Were you on Comic Book Man at this time?
I think this is just before that. It was just before that. I did take some of my Comic Book Man money and I went to the All-Star game and Home Run Derby when they were at Citi Field. That was 14?
If
13,
they're
14?
If they do the All-Star game again at some place that's remotely
Close
around here,
Yeah.
I'm absolutely going.
It was fun.
The home run derby.
It was fun. It's, Prince Fielder's kid threw me a ball. It was cool. Had the home run derby logo on it. I have that around here somewhere.
That ball must have been super juiced for the
Probably for the home run derby. Oh yeah, you know they were. Yeah, they're taking all the juice
You gotta
balls
wonder
for that.
if Pete Alonso's gonna do it again this year. He is.
Yeah, I just hate it's turned into a thing. I was like, oh man, if you do it, you might not come out right at the other end.
Dude, Pete Alonso doesn't care.
Yeah, you're right. And he's crushing it too. So.
Anyways,
Yes.
but we've been talking. We've
Baseball.
been rambling about
Okay.
baseball. We've been rambling baseball
Yes.
long enough. Well, let's talk about hockey.
Okay.
A lot has happened,
Yes.
including the finally, the crisis averted.
Yes.
folks.
Oh, thank God.
The New York Rangers got eliminated.
Thank God. And that was
by
we didn't
the Tampa Bay Lightning.
we didn't get to gloat about this last week, but
Yeah,
man,
we were gonna.
and I hold it in for like a week and a half, man. But man, it even if they made it, I couldn't live with myself if they won the
Yeah,
cup.
yeah. If they want, it
would have been.
You couldn't live with you.
I know, but because you
I
have
have
fans in your
extra skin in
family.
I
Right.
got extra skin in it. Although
Yeah.
my family, they don't really care.
Okay, but
about the Rangers.
they'll gloat a little bit. It's been 28 years.
No. I have extra skin in the game because when I was 8, the path.
Right.
The
You had-
Nexus event.
You had a choice.
I had a choice: Devils or Rangers.
choice.
I chose the Devils.
I'm glad you did, although I know some days you regret it. But yeah. And,
Although if I was a Rangers fan, this show would have been awful. I would have.
I probably wouldn't have done it. Like you go find yourself another co-host. Like, I'm not
Is there? Wait, I'm a Yankee fan, and you
See,
do
that's
the show.
enough. Isn't that enough?
I'm a Yankee fan.
Is that
and you do
enough?
the show easily.
Is that enough? I can handle that.
That's where
Oh, yeah.
That's where it crosses the line.
Hockey's different.
Like
Hockey's
I
different.
cross. Like say that this court here is the line.
Yes.
I'm the pen.
Yes.
I
I do not
here.
cross that
like,
line.
I'm here
This
because
is
I'm a
the-
Yankee fan. Like I am here. Like I'm inching close to
Right.
your line.
Yeah.
Ever closer every
Right.
week.
Right.
I'm
If you're a
inching
Ranger,
closer to your line.
yeah, forget
If
it.
I was a Ranger fan, this is
Yeah.
where I'd be.
Yep. That's crossing.
And you'd
the
be like,
line.
nope, sorry.
Nope, yeah.
You are not going to be a product of a shared
yeah.
universe.
Like I can be neutral.
Sorry, you're off.
I
the
can be
network.
neutral on the Giants. I can handle your Yankee fandom, but man, if you're a Ranger
If
fan,
I was a Rangers fan, do
you know what it's like.
do
You've
you
seen these Ranger fans.
Do you passionately hate a team as much as the Rangers, or is
I
it
don't.
Grizzlies?
No, I don't think I do.
What about like the Flyers in the early 2000s? In my opinion, that was that was a bigger rivalry at like in terms of
Sure.
Devils history. Devils Flyers in the late 90s and early 2000s, that was bigger.
I suppose.
Because at least fans from New York, they're like civilized. They're annoying, but they're civilized.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
New
yeah.
Jersey and Philly.
Yeah. Philly are not
We're
civilized.
from New Jersey.
The-
we know Jersey.
Philadelphia-
We're not civilized. We're trashy.
Philadelphia sports fans are complete animals.
Philadelphia,
yes.
yeah,
They're awful.
New Jersey and
They're in-
Philadelphia,
yeah.
like they're getting into fights all the time.
Yeah, they're awful. Although you saw that clip of that Ranger fan.
Yeah, that Ranger punching
just
that
punching
guy
that-
in the face.
Yeah, and he got caught. And he's been banned from all
Banned from
MSG affiliate arenas.
banned from the garden.
Yeah, Garden. He can't go to Radio City Music Hall.
Damn.
He can't go to all this stuff now because he flew off the
That
handle.
would suck if the NFL draft was still there every year.
Yeah.
Imagine if that were still there every year.
You can't go.
We would have been going every year.
Yeah, that's true.
We would have been going every year. We would have been
would've.
doing a show from there. It would have been awesome.
We would
Probably would have had a lot more listeners too, because we would have like gotten to know so many people.
Yeah.
Would've been
And
great.
yeah, luckily the guy hit was not seriously injured, although he was out for 5 minutes, I heard. So
Yeah, he was knocked out. A salty, pissed off Rangers fan.
yeah, got sucker punched. And what did that get
So
him?
that's an asshole move too. Like sucker punching.
yeah.
That's not only is that harmful. You're also being a bitch.
Yeah.
It's just a pussy move.
And everyone was like, you know what the turning point was when that guy knocked that other guy out?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, probably. At that point.
Actually, you know what the turning point was for Tampa?
What's that?
When they got swept by Columbus like 3 years ago.
Yeah, they got
that
pissed,
is the
man.
greatest wake up call in sports history.
They got pissed, man. And
But here's the thing. Okay, with the Rangers, here's what I am like concerned about. Objectively looking at them as a team.
okay, they're
How can you, with a straight face, and this is not just me being a salty Devils fan with a little brother complex.
Okay.
No, this is a genuine question. Can you expect guys like Chris Kreider and Igor Shesterkin to repeat what they did? Simply just keep it up. Because Chris Kreider, good forward, good net front presence on the power play, not scoring 50 again.
Probably not.
He's good, just not a consistent 50 goal scorer. He's not that. Mika Zibanejad, good. I don't see him dropping 90 again next year.
No, it's They had very good years.
The kid line. The kid line. The Filipino, Capo Caco, and Lafreniere.
Yeah.
Can you expect them to...
It's a good line.
Repeat, good line.
Good line.
Dude, but it's a line of busts. That's what it is.
I mean, Igor...
You got Filipino. He's been... Although he's not as much of a bust as Elias Anderson. Elias Anderson was such a bust that he isn't even on the team.
Right.
Vitaly Kravtsov, he's so much of a bust he's not even on the team.
Right.
Lafreniere, granted, he picked up the production in the playoffs, but again, if you are a Rangers fan and you are expecting this team to be among the class of the Eastern Conference, you are expecting a lot of players to repeat a lot of
that they did this year.
Seasons.
Yeah.
And Shesterkin, elite goalie. Elite.
Yeah, you don't think it repeats?
Great. He's not playing like Vladislav Tretiak again.
Vezina winner, 2022 Vezina winner.
I can see he's going to win a couple more of them.
Yeah.
But hey, not even Carey Price could repeat his 2014-15 season.
Yeah, good point.
Only guy who could repeat the kind of season that Igor Shesterkin had was Dominic Hasek.
Yeah.
That, just in my opinion, is the greatest goalie of all time. I know, Devils fan, New York, Marty Brodeur. It took me a while to get over that hump, but the only guy who I could possibly see repeating that was Dominic Hasek. And if Shesterkin repeats that, then great, we're in trouble. And
that hurts on many levels. One, he's a Ranger. Two, if the Devils had a goalie even half as good as Shesterkin,
they might have been in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Might have. This Rangers team is due for a lot of regression in a lot of areas. And they're going to be good. They'll make the playoffs. The Metro is getting quietly weaker. Quietly.
Yeah.
Not getting super weak, but quietly getting weaker. The Islanders aren't what they used to be. The Flyers are a joke. The Devils, I'll believe it when I see it. And no, teams like Columbus, they're not really all that.
Right.
They're like Pittsburgh, they're going to regress.
Yeah.
It's like the Metro wide open now. I could see the Rangers easily making the playoffs, and even the Capitals.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting old.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Like, the Rangers, they're going to be good. They'll make the playoffs, but I just don't see this.
Yeah, Stanley Cup good?
I don't see this. No, this. This was lightning in a bottle. No pun intended. This wasn't lightning in a bottle. Eventually, they got...
the bottle opened.
They wanted lightning. They got lightning.
The bottle opened, and they came back from a 2-game deficit. The Lightning, which they are doing again, coming back from a 2-zip deficit.
Colorado in game time. Hey, this has been a series up to the billing so far. This has been entertaining.
Yeah, this is Rocky Ivan Drago right here, man.
Right. Although another team that I want to talk about before we get into the series, the other team that got knocked out in the conference finals, a team who I have been very critical of, the Edmonton McDrysaddles.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, honestly, with the Oilers, I mean, obviously they ran into a buzzsaw. They ran to Colorado.
Awesome Avalanche team,
but honestly, again, I'll say this time and time again with the Oilers. Depth and goaltending. If the Oilers find a way to get a modicum of depth and a modicum of goaltending, they could easily be back here every year.
Sure.
Because unlike guys like Chris Kreider, Mika Zibanejad, and Igor Shesterkin, Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl can keep up this ridiculous amount of production. Now, Evander Kane, not really. But McDavid, Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, I could see them doing this again. But again, a lot of just depth. Like you got McDavid and Draisaitl. You need depth to win in the playoffs, and the Oilers don't have depth.
Right.
Like, sure, McDavid and Drysdale can they can only carry you so far.
I mean, they carried a lot too.
Yeah,
but
my God, dude, that duo. Could you think of a duo in recent?
right, even recent.
In my opinion, in terms of sheer production, they clear prime Crosby and prime Malkin.
Yeah,
I do not say that lightly.
No,
they clear. Yeah, they just clear them straight up.
Man,
I don't like who.
Yeah.
What duo could you like? Who like Mario and Yager? I guess I don't know.
I mean, that's a lot, too. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's yeah, we do not say that casually.
Yes. But they're just that good.
Yager, Lemieux, yeah, for sure. Avs take the first two games by close margins, but the next two...
Yeah, dude, just Colorado won 7-0 in game 2. But then
the Lightning
start waking up, dude.
Lightning coming back.
Yeah, again, the one team you can't take lightly.
No, not at all.
I'm probably not gonna be able to catch game 4 tonight because I'm going to a grad party.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean,
it's not even gonna be like a crazy grad party either. Like, it's fine. Like I love her. She's great, but she doesn't have.
Yeah, there's no.
So she can attest. She can attest to it.
Yeah, so you check the score on your phone every so often.
Yeah. I could stream it.
Yeah.
Can I bring my laptop? I don't know.
I mean, you might as well not even bother. Go have a good time. These are two games we don't really care about in the end. So, like, if it was the Devils,
but if it were the Devils, I'd be like, sorry, I can't come. Well, do you have the game on?
Yeah.
You should be like, what game? I'm like, what game?
Yeah.
The game that the whole state has been talking about.
Right.
State's been drenched in. I want to get back to that so badly. Imagine the Devils playoff run on this podcast.
I know. We never got to enjoy that, huh?
We'd be doing more than once a week.
We would.
Oh, dude. Every game.
We recap every game as it happened.
We'd be blowing up each other's phones. We would have definitely hit games.
Well,
we'd be going to games.
Hopefully,
it'd be great.
Hopefully, they make the playoffs soon.
Soon, because Jack Hughes is just one of those guys. It was like, his first game in the playoffs.
Oh man,
within the first 5 minutes, is going to score a goal.
Yep.
The Rock is going to blow a gasket.
Right, 2 goals, 2 assists. Yeah, something like that.
I don't know, but there's like something very like that. There's not much of a better feeling than like in hockey. Like there's an electric atmosphere and your team jumps out to a quick 2-0 lead.
Yeah. Until they give it back and then they lose the game. We've been there. We've been there in person.
Dude, in person. Although the Devils blew a 2-goal lead when you were in person. The Devils only blew a 1-goal lead when I was in person.
No, the first game with Kovalchuk, I was there.
Yeah, the first game.
They went up 2-0 against the Stars, and we're in the first period. I think in like the first.
That was the first game in the 2010-11
yeah,
season. That was not the first game with Kovalchuk.
No, first home opener. Home opener.
Yeah.
And we're high-fiving.
Playing the parade.
Yeah, we're playing the parade. We're playing
putting on lawn chairs in the parking lot.
I got my like.
Dude, where would the Devils have a Stanley Cup parade? Like, well, that's a question.
I don't know.
Where the hell would they do it?
The last few
Newark? Newark, you sure as hell aren't doing it in Newark.
Where would you do it then? What, Jersey City, Hoboken?
Jersey City would be awesome.
Yeah, I'd go to that.
Jersey City, yeah, that would be
anywhere but the parking lot at the whatever the ISOT Center or whatever their old place was called. Anywhere.
But the parking lot, that was a a great vibe though. Like there was something to that.
I guess, but they still
awesome, but it was intimate.
Still getting grilled for doing it in the parking lot, and that was
funny.
30,
Nobody cares
20,
how you celebrate. You win the cup. Who the hell cares?
Sure. I guess.
You know what? We're Jersey. No, we embraced it.
Yeah.
Yeah. James Gandolfini pulling up in the. You gotta wonder if James Gandolfini was ever like involved with the Devils in some capacity.
He did a pump up message. They still play it. Yeah. He's smoking a cigar. He's like, yeah. So you think you're from Jersey? You're not from Jersey. Come on, get up, make some noise. Yeah, it's a good clip.
The one of my favorite clips ever was Game 4 of the 2018 series against Tampa. Patrick Warburton.
Oh, Putty, yeah.
Putty, he face painted.
Go to support the team.
Support team. We're the Devils.
The Devils. Ah. Yeah.
I am going to like recite that if the Devils ever make the playoffs, like on this podcast.
I'm gonna do that Halloween costume one year to paint my face.
That would be, oh my god.
The jersey. I have the Christmas jersey.
The D on your.
No, yeah, the D.
I got in terms of jersey, I got a Jack Hughes jersey. I don't know if I told you about this or not, but when my class went to American Dream this year, like a few months ago,
right? The big mall they have up north,
yeah, the big mall that can't be making any money.
Nope.
Like the biggest money pit.
Yes.
You
wore your jersey.
I bought it there. It was like $200 on the school's dime. It was great.
Oh, nice.
They bought on the school's dime, so I just went in there. If they didn't have a Jesper Bratt, if they had a Jesper Bratt, I was gonna buy it.
Sure.
Which also,
I think you did fine with the Jack Hughes. So.
Oh,
by the way, I saw your graduation picture. By the way, nice touch with the Giants jersey. Very nice. Your senior photo.
That was my.
Somebody posted on Facebook. Well, I gave you a shout out for the podcast studio, and your school gave you a little shout as well, and put your graduation.
On
Instagram. Facebook. Yeah. You're wearing a Giants jersey.
Facebook.
Yeah, I know. You're wearing a Giants jersey. Like, that's cool, man. Representing right down to the end, man.
Oh yeah.
Right down to the end. So yeah, it was nice. It was cool. It was.
I still have to track down a bunch of my photos from graduation.
Yeah.
I have like a bunch of.
Whose jersey is that? Is there a number on the back?
Oh, dude.
What do you have?
I know.
You have a Manning, right?
I know Voyagers posted a photo of me.
I'll see if I can find. Are you not familiar with the photo I'm talking about? Do you not remember taking a photo in a Giants jersey?
No, I've taken multiple photos. Of Giants jerseys over there.
Oh,
yeah. Is that the one where I look like super skinny, and I look like I'm in middle school?
You look good. You look good. You look like Cameron Woolley in a Giants jersey. In it's a very nice, very good picture.
I'm wearing. Because if it's the picture I think you're talking about, where they spell my last name with one L,
okay, that's not cool. But
there's the one I'm wearing an Odell Beckham jersey.
Oh, okay.
Because Odell Beckham was basically Jesus around here.
Hey, he's got a ring, and hopefully he'll be all right to come back. Yeah, I'm trying to find this photo.
Yeah, me on Facebook.
It'll. I'll find it. Like, come on. Here, actually, if I put podcast studio, let's see.
What the Cameron Woolley podcasting studio at Voyagers Community School?
Yeah, it's hard to pod and talk at the same time. Oh, here we go.
It is easy to pod.
There's this. That's the shout out.
No, wait. I'm not wearing a jersey.
Here you go. This one. All right.
I'm wearing an Eli Manning jersey in that.
That's Eli. Yes. Okay. Cool. It's a good picture.
But I want to see what they wrote about me.
They said Cam went from a
9-year-old to a confident and accomplished and still inquisitive man with a generous heart, friendly disposition, and commitment to success. Proud of him and his high school colleagues.
Yes, and they spelled your name right, so just Cam, like Cam. Yeah. Good picture. I thought that was cool. Yeah, I'd give you a shout, man, because that's pretty.
Oh, wait. Scroll down. Wait, there was a student who had him at MFA. Wait. That one of my MFA teachers?
Yeah, Adam John. I don't.
John?
Yeah, I don't.
Wait, I need to see what.
Oh, it looks like this.
No way! Yo, that guy was the man.
Oh yeah.
Wait, I think I recognize him.
Okay, cool.
I think I recognize him.
Yeah,
Wait,
he's.
Yo, that guy was the man.
All right, well, he gave you a shout. He said you were awesome. Cool.
He was the signs. Wait, what would he write about me? Wait.
You're like, this is all news to you now.
What did he write about me?
He wrote, "This is amazing. Cam was an amazing student. I had him at MFA. So excited to see such a bright future for him. So nice." MFA stands for
Hall F. Atchison.
Oh, duh. My kid went there. I was like, what? I was like, what do MFA stand for? My kid went there.
And your kid went to.
I mean, it was a while ago.
I didn't like the school, but that judge said Mr. Strover. That was his name.
Yeah, wasn't bad. I was in the halls a few times. The big soccer fields across the way. Yeah, Atchison, not a bad school. Anyways,
I mean, it was built nice. I'm pretty sure they'd done a bunch of renovations to it. My first grade teacher actually won Teacher of the Year over there.
Oh, cool.
Like I was just scrolling by and I saw her name. It's like Teacher of the Year. I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah,
good job.
I've always had great teachers.
Yeah,
like I was always blessed I guess I don't know. It's that's such a cliche thing to say.
No,
Anyways,
no.
You're looking at NHL awards like right now. Let's talk about
Do you
that.
have any commentary on any of the award winners? Austin Matthews of the
I think
Toronto Maple
Shesterkin
Leafs
should have won the Hart, but Austin
Really?
60 goals,
Dude.
I get it. 60 goals is 60
That's
goals.
sexy, man. That you gotta, yeah. Come on. Would you give Shesterkin 2 awards? I mean,
Yes,
not
dude.
unheard of. But,
Without Shesterkin, the Rangers don't make it.
well,
nearly
Matthews
as far
won
as they
3, so he's. I wonder if he has enough space on his mantle for all these awards.
Oh yeah, he has all those trophies.
He won the Rocket Richard Trophy.
He plays in Toronto. You know what trophy he's not going to win? The
Yeah,
Stanley Cup. That's
exactly.
what he's not going to win in
Yeah,
Toronto.
right. But man, he was outstanding. Oh, we wish we had him on our team. We don't need him. Well, we could use him, but we'll have our own.
I would like.
We'll have our own Hart Trophy winners
I
soon.
prefer having Austin Matthews on the Devils as opposed to not having Austin Matthews on the Devils.
Right.
That would that I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah.
Personally, wouldn't suck.
Yeah. But yeah, Shesterkin, Vezina. No shock there, right?
Said yes, just
No surprise there. Austin Matthews, Rocket Richard Trophy. Moritz Seider with the Calder Trophy.
Shout out to PK Subban for winning the King Clancy.
Yeah. Big shout out.
Although the big shock is Moritz Seider winning the Calder.
Yeah.
Remember, he was memed
Yeah.
when he was picked. It was like, what the hell are the Red Wings thinking?
Yeah.
Drafting a German defenseman
Yep. Look at him now.
and the 6th overall pick. What the hell are you thinking? And
I don't know.
Moritz Seider won the Calder.
Cal Connor with the Lady Bing Trophy was my
Jack-
favorite trophy for sportsmanship.
Jack Hughes was nominated.
Yeah.
Jack Hughes, no penalty minutes. Kel McCarr winning the
Wow.
Norris.
Yeah.
Roman Josi had like 90 points this year.
Yeah.
I mean, that's tough. But Kel McCarr is one of the best.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like a sick twist of fate. If
What's
the
that?
Devils stayed put in the 2017 draft lottery,
Oh.
you know who they picked?
Yeah.
Or maybe they go with Elias Pettersson because they didn't have a franchise center yet.
Yeah.
And Nico Hischier is definitely a franchise.
Yep.
caliber
Yeah.
center.
So it all worked out.
Yeah.
It all worked out.
You'll never catch me saying anything bad about Nico.
Yeah.
He's my guy.
And Connor McDavid, Art Ross Trophy.
I mean, he's going to be winning a lot of those.
Yes, he will.
Yeah, another player is going to have a lot of trophies except for the Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
If he doesn't leave Edmonton.
Right.
Patrice Bergeron won like his millionth Selkie. That's hilarious to me.
Like, here, you want another one? Oh, thanks.
How many times has he won that thing?
I don't
Dude, it's
know.
ridiculous.
I don't know.
Look at his hockey reference page.
Okay. Let's,
Look at
All right.
look at Bergeron.
Bergeron. Patrice.
Okay, let's see. He has won the Selkie 1, 2, 3, 4 times, but now it will be updated with a 5th.
Yep.
He's won the Selkie
5.
5 times.
5 times, ladies and gentlemen.
Kidding me?
Amazing.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. He's getting very used to that. So
Oh, dude. Yeah.
yeah, well, congratulations everybody.
Yeah. Congratulations to everybody for winning those great awards.
Yeah, they do look cool. They're like they're
trophies.
big.
Yeah, they're like actual trophies.
Yeah,
They're not like in baseball where you're given a plaque.
yeah,
It's like here's a plaque.
right.
You can hang it on your wall. Meanwhile, like these are trophies.
Like these are real, like for men. Like,
Yeah.
like real men trophies.
men.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta love it. Well, I mean, the cup is like
Cup is the best trophy.
is the best. Yeah, it is. Vince Lombardi. Sorry, it's cool.
All right.
You know,
the commissioner's.
but like
the Larry O'Brien trophy is really cool. Though.
yeah, the World Series trophy. It's all right. It's cool, but
the nice for dragging around the parking lot.
right. But the cup.
The cup
cup,
is the
man.
cup, dude.
Yeah. We should probably get one in here. We need a replica cup in here. I don't have room, man.
Isn't there the replica cup at the stash?
There is one at the stash.
I'm sure you.
Somebody bought us one. It's funny. It comes with the white gloves. Like it's ridiculous because of the white gloves.
Hasn't that thing been for sale for years?
I think somebody bought it first, and we kept it. It wasn't really.
No, but somebody like that. I'm sure. Like,
I'm sure.
I don't know if Mike would allow.
Yeah, I don't think Mike Mike doesn't appreciate it like we do.
Yeah.
He's not really a hockey fan.
Yeah, Mike doesn't care about.
Yeah, no, here we go. No, the only reason he doesn't care about sports was because Reggie Jackson snubbed him one time, and he wrote off sports forever.
Yeah.
After that, and plus he's not really that athletic. I've seen him like you watch Colin Glenn, you can watch us play street hockey a couple times. Yeah.
Was he in the Clerks 3 shoot?
Yeah, he's in Clerks 3. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not in the. I don't think I see him in the picture over there.
Yeah, I have a picture up here. Oh, he's. Oh yeah, I think for whatever reason.
I know it's you.
That's
Kevin,
right.
The guy.
For whatever reason,
the guy who plays Daryl. That's his name, right?
Oh wait, no. There's Mike in the sunglasses. He's right. Third from the left. He's got sunglasses on. That's why you don't. And he shaved the facial hair. Yeah. So, yeah. Did you watch the NBA finals?
Yeah, I caught enough of it. Hey, hats off to the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna say this straight up right now.
Okay.
I never minded the Warriors. Never minded them.
No, they're a good team.
They
got cool players.
They're a good team, likable players, and they play aesthetically pleasing basketball.
I like Steph Curry. I think he's a cool guy.
I am going.
He came and played Mario Kart at the coffee shop in Houston. How could I not love him?
When you were in Houston?
I wasn't there. I missed him by a week.
Damn.
Him and Hunter Pence played Mario Kart against each other.
I thought you were gonna say like he stopped by with like Dignitas or something.
No, Hunter invited him down, and they played Mario Kart. They streamed it. It's on Twitch if you ever want to watch it. Just search Hunter Pence, Steph Curry,
Mario Kart.
You
can probably find it on YouTube because there's YouTube clips.
Yeah, it's pretty
popular.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I was like, how'd you get Steph? Yeah, I asked him to come down. He came down.
I mean, they were both athletes in the Bay Area.
Yeah, exactly,
at
exactly.
Where their teams were popular and winning. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That was pretty. So all my.
When I talk about the Warriors, and I talk to my kids about like the best basketball team I've ever seen.
Yes.
In my lifetime, no team has come close to the Warriors. Like the 20
in your lifetime, yes.
In my lifetime, yeah. Sure, the big three Heat, they were great.
Right.
But they were artificial.
Right.
They were plasticky.
Yeah.
The Warriors, that's like homegrown shit.
I lived through the late 80s, early 90s Bulls, Pistons, and Lakers.
Yeah,
so
you want the NBA never had great parity.
Yeah. But they had entertaining teams. You have Pistons like elbowing everyone in the face.
The bad boys.
The Showtime Lakers, and then whatever you want to call the Michael Jordan.
Yeah, the Jordan Bulls.
The Air Bulls or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, those are fun teams to watch, man. Talk about entertaining.
Like the Warriors, they're so precise.
Yeah,
they shoot the three.
They do, and they sink the three.
They revolutionize the game.
Yeah.
You have arguably the two best shooters of this generation in Steph Curry and Klay Thompson on the same team for a decade.
Yeah. Steph Curry MVP trophy.
Finally, Steph Curry got his finals MVP.
Finally. Yeah. So, hats off them. Hats off to the Celtics, man. They played good too. Just.
No, Boston doesn't need another champion.
Okay, good enough.
Boston doesn't need it.
Fair enough.
And if it's the Warriors that have to do it to them, so be it.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
Golden State is in a rare situation where a great bunch of their stars are likable.
Right.
Like in basketball, star players, they don't come off as very humble. They don't have a lot of humility.
I think that goes on just the person of basketball, though, right? You got to be...
It's very self-centered.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say anything about any players, call them selfish pricks or anything like that, but it is very individualized. It's the culture of the sport.
Yeah.
There's nothing inherently wrong with it. It's just how the sport works.
Yeah.
And it draws not young people away.
Right.
I think it pushes them into other sports.
Yeah. Hockey. Avs, Lightning. You think it's gonna go 7?
It's gonna
Avalanche,
go at
great
least
team,
6.
but
It's gonna go
6?
at least 6.
Okay.
I don't see Colorado winning the series in 5. I mean,
Okay.
it could happen because they're really good and they could drop 7 a game at any time.
They could.
Like
And they did. They did. They did one of these games.
Dead
So.
serious when I say that.
Yeah.
But I don't see Colorado winning this in 5.
Yeah.
Especially with the Lightning, but that
They're,
pedigree, that championship pedigree, Andrei Vasilevsky.
There's a quote here 8 hours ago from PK Subban.
So far, like PK Subban.
I expect Vasilevsky to have his best game of the
PK
playoffs.
Subban's a full-time analyst on ESPN when he's not in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Which when you're on
I like it.
When you're on the New Jersey Devils, your springs are free.
Right.
You are free in the spring when you're on the Devils.
Right. Well, I wanted to go 7s. I want more hockey.
Yes.
As much hockey
I
as
want Game 7 in the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yes.
I want to go to overtime.
Yes.
I've never
Yes.
seen that. I have never seen that.
Oh.
Now watch, like, with our luck, the Devils are going to be the first team to face that in a while.
Yeah. Well,
Game 7 overtime in the Stanley Cup Finals.
Nothing more
My
exciting than
team, that would be. I'd maybe die. From
You-
the heart palpitations.
oh yeah. That would not be good for
The
your blood
highest
pressure.
leverage moment in the highest leverage, most volatile sport.
Yes.
So there's no downtime.
No, you can't stop. You can't slow down.
In baseball, when your team is hitting,
Sure.
it's okay.
Right.
We can't lose the game here.
Right.
Like when it's tied or you have the lead. It's like, okay, we can't lose here. We can breathe.
Yes.
In hockey, your team could hit the post and then 10 seconds later your season's over.
Yep. Yeah. You get a weird rebound off the boards or something, and
Stupid.
yeah,
Some stupid playoff hockey goal.
like you gotta be paying attention at all times. It's a beautiful sport.
Like you can't look.
Beautiful and
you can't
frustrating
look at-
sport, man.
You can't look at your phone. While
No, you
watching
cannot.
Hockey.
No, you can't be distracted. That's what I love about it. Baseball, you can take a nap through a couple innings and something.
Yeah, it doesn't
stuff
matter.
might not happen. So.
If we go to if we go to a Yankee game this year and it's
Oh yeah, we're gonna go.
and it's
wander.
like a 10-0. Like we're
Well,
sitting there. It's like
we're-
we
we're-
really gotta sit on our asses and
Yeah,
watch
no,
this.
let's go. Let's go check out the viewpoint from every point of the
Got the
stadium.
food.
Let's go get some food.
Let's get some overpriced food.
Right. What haven't we eaten
That
yet?
probably got twice as expensive since
They
2018
probably did.
because of inflation.
They probably did. So
Also, speaking of inflation and
Yes.
economic shit,
'Kay.
Do you see that like Saquon Barkley has lost? Like I saw a list of athletes who got their entire year's salary in Bitcoin and seeing how much money they lost. Trevor Lawrence has lost like $17 million
oh my God, let me
of his initial contract.
So let's check out what's Bitcoin at right now. It is
I mean, the
fallen
entire
huge.
stock. Okay, I'm gonna look at the stocks app on my phone.
ooh, yeah. Bitcoin is at 19,801.
Oh dear God!
It is taking a tumble.
I
so
haven't looked at the financial markets in a while. And, oh
and
boy!
yeah.
'Cause I don't want to look at how much money I'm.
So I'm gonna give a frame of reference here. So I guess maybe a year ago, I bought $10 worth of Bitcoin just for fun.
Shits and giggles.
It's for fun. Guess what? It's
Bitcoin currently sits at 20 grand
yeah.
right now.
Guess what it's at now? $10. Probably for $10.
It sits at 3.
336.
Jesus.
I lost almost 70% of my investment. Like, yeah.
Oh my God. I wonder
Yeah.
what self-respecting financial advisor
Would
who is worth his career
Yeah.
would tell someone, hey, you know what would be a great
yeah,
idea?
take most of your selling Bitcoin because it's
take
only
all
going
of
up.
your
You're going to
salary.
be rich.
No, not in Bitcoin. Take most of
NFTs.
take your entire salary in a volatile financial asset.
One that really has no
Not
like,
even
firm
money.
backing.
You can't even buy anything other
No.
than a Tesla with Bitcoin or Ethereum or nothing other than Teslas or NFTs
Right.
can you buy with crypto.
Right.
And this is not to say I hate crypto.
No.
but it's
It's got its merits.
just don't.
However-
sit there with I get don't trust the banking system. I
Yeah.
get that, but why would you have your? No way. They were not told by an advisor like a fiduciary advisor sit there and say like and tell them it's like, you know what? Like it's got like Saquon Barkley walking into his FA's office.
Yeah.
And being the FA of an athlete has to be
it's a good job. You get
alcohol-inducing job.
Sure, but you also make good money though.
But it's got to be infuriating.
Yeah. So what do you think I should do? Oh, hear me out. I got this great idea.
No, dude, but like
you can't lose.
No, wait, no. Imagine, the FA didn't tell him didn't say go for it.
Right.
Saquon Barkley probably ran into his FA's office like, you know what would be a great idea?
Yeah.
I was scrolling on Twitter.
Right.
I was looking at social media, and some guy at some party at some nightclub in Miami told me I should get my entire salary in Bitcoin because Bitcoin's the future. No financial advisor worth a damn would sit there and tell him, go for it.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
No.
Great job.
You don't do that. It was against his financial advisor's best wishes.
Yeah.
I guarantee,
but he did it.
I guarantee an account as big as that probably went to the higher ups, probably went to the big boss. I was probably like, listen, how do I tell Saquon that to not get his salary in Bitcoin? And the boss was like, yeah, don't have him bring his get his salary in Bitcoin.
Yeah. Yeah, not good. Not good. He's
this comes from Crypto Currently on Twitter. Yeah, dude, this guy's running on fumes right now.
Yeah, he's trying to create generational wealth. And
you know what creates generational wealth? I am not a financial advisor. I am not certified. I have to say that.
No, but you have a general knowledge of finances.
But I have basic. He converted 10 million in endorsement into
Bitcoin.
Oh my god.
He did. One Bitcoin was worth when he got it was worth over 60,000.
Dude, you're
now
buying
it's under
it
20.
at the top. What are you? Meanwhile, this is coming from somebody who has lost like $300 in the stock market this year. But everybody's losing money in the stock market this year. It's not my fault. This isn't me trading options.
No.
It's me just putting money in and riding the wave. But like, I'm sitting there. Why? You know what creates generational wealth? Dude, generational wealth doesn't have to come from crypto.
No.
Generational wealth comes from smartly investing. Like, you know what?
Wise, steady investments. Diversification.
Invest in, just the goddamn indexes.
Yeah,
man.
blue chips, they're...
Blue chips, dude. Throw all your money in, Apple or something.
Yeah.
Apple's not
these
going
guys?
away.
No, they're not. They're not.
Apple's not going away. You want to create generational
Apple,
wealth. But no, if you want to create
Amazon,
bonds,
Tesla.
You want to talk about safe.
Sure.
You want to talk about safe.
You have to sit on them for a while, but yes.
Fixed income. That's how you create generational wealth. You're going to be farming off the interest on that. And I tell you, you throw $10 million into a bond at 2% interest, that adds up.
Yeah, good point.
2% interest over 60 years? Yes, that is
bad.
A lot. 2% of $10 million is $200,000.
Yeah.
Dude, just going on, dude. That is...
Well, they took a shot and they missed. It happens.
Dude, but that is...
No risk, no reward. I know.
Easy...
Well, now we know, yes.
Could have
gone the other way.
Even at the time...
Could have gone the other way.
I've been somewhat critical of crypto. I've always been kind of I don't put a penny into that crap.
Well, now you know why. Well, I put $10 worth of pennies into it.
You put $10 into it, yes.
Yeah. I'm at 336. So that's, yeah. Yeah. Well, I told someone I put 10 into crypto.
You know what's unironically a better way to make money than the stock market? And it relates to sports. Have you ever heard of this app called Prediction Strike?
No.
Oh, dude. I am not doing a paid sponsorship right now. This is no, and I'm going to go on the record. I'm going to prove that I'm not doing a paid sponsorship. Now, I'm going to go on the record and say I would not be shocked if this was a friggin' Ponzi scheme. But
how does this work? Explain it.
It's literally an app. I'm going to show you this.
Okay.
You buy shares in athletes. It's
great. Really?
It's great, dude.
So all kinds of athletes.
Look at this.
So I could buy a share of Aaron Judge.
Yes, you got
okay.
This is my baseball player.
Oh, and I
already have a total 13% return.
Wow, all right.
John Alvarez, still literally a better way to make money.
I got to check this out. This sounds like fun.
I only have $200 something in it right now. But I've already made a decent amount of money.
Nice.
Yeah, I bought O'Neal Cruz
All right, and the value increase or decreases depending on their performance. Cool.
Yeah. Or it's how much they beat fantasy projections.
Oh wow. Okay, even better.
If they beat fantasy,
right. So
projections,
that's
I
the
have to look
benchmark
at.
then. Okay.
Yeah, it's like if they
cool.
beat their projections, you make money.
Right.
So
I'm totally down with that.
I haven't put nearly as much money into it, but I could literally put $1,000.
Well,
if I put $1,000 on into
Alvarez,
if I put $1,000 into Yordan Alvarez
Yes.
a week ago, I'd already be up $100.
Yeah,
bucks.
not bad.
Dude,
Okay.
it's insane.
I'll check it out.
Again,
Hopefully we don't lose our shirts.
No,
but
I wouldn't. I'm not telling you to get into it because then if you lose money, your wife is gonna come at me and be all pissed off.
I'm not a big time gambler. I put maybe.
No, but there's the thing. No. Here's the thing. This is a loop.
Okay.
I'm 18. Technically, I can't gamble on sports yet. This isn't gambling on sports.
Right.
I just have to be 18.
Yes. Yeah. Soon.
Brain.
Soon. All right.
And unfortunately, I checked because even though the sports betting age in New York is 18, I have to be a resident there. And
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
I'd be a resident of New Jersey, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But because once I become the legal gambling age, I'm gonna put $10 like each Sunday on just a random line of.
Oh yeah.
plays that
You never know.
I'll make like $500.
You never know. I was in AC. My friend put. He bet on
Atlantic City. Oh
he-
boy.
yeah, he bet-
all great stories start with we were in Atlantic City.
He bet on the Lions to make the Super Bowl. Now, granted, he only put down $20, 60-1 odds though. So if they do, by some miracle, make it to the Super Bowl, he'll be up 1,200.
Jeez.
Not a bad not a bad bet inherently,
Low
but
risk.
but I'm like,
risk.
bro, you might as well just give him.
Yeah, dude. Just like
Wait, just give him the $20. That's not happening.
You give the bookie your money.
That's not. He loves Matt Stafford for some reason. So
Matt's.
he's a Rams fan. So he's in love.
Why
with,
didn't he bet on the Lions?
He's in love with Matt Stafford. He believes they're gonna have a
You know
great
what
year.
team Matt Stafford is on now, right?
Yes. I'm Goff. Jared Goff. That's what I meant. Sorry, he's a big Goff fan.
Why?
He's a big Jared Goff fan.
Why?
He sees something in him. Not. Yeah, I meant Goff. Yeah.
What the?
The big Jared won't shut up about him.
Jared Goff.
Won't shut up about Jared Goff. Yes, exactly.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So this guy is
yeah.
a legit, like,
He's a
Jared
nut.
Goff stan.
He's a nut. He's probably Jared Goff's biggest fan. Obviously.
So if he made a Twitter account, it would probably be called something like Goff Season or something.
If he did, yes, it would be.
Like him making fan cams about Jared
Yeah.
Goff.
Yeah. So, anyways, good luck. Good luck.
He's not going to end up in bed
Good
with
luck.
him because Jared Goff is already dating a
Yeah, the
Sports
Super Bowl
Illustrated
model. Yes.
bikini model.
Yes. But yeah, Godspeed, George. His name's George.
Oh,
Good luck, George.
God, why do you have to name drop it? Don't.
Because it's funny.
Save him the
'Cause it's funny.
embarrassment.
He embarrasses himself on a daily basis.
By being a
so-
Jared Goff.
well, for many things. One day you'll meet old George and you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just can't get over the fact that there's someone out there who's like,
A big time Jared Goff fan. Listen, I've laughed all my laughs about it until I can't laugh. I'm still laughing. So I'm glad you can enjoy this as much as I do.
oh,
'cause,
no,
yeah.
who's your favorite? Oh, again, who's your favorite football player?
Yeah, Jared
Goff.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways.
Oh,
On that note, anything else on your list?
Jesus Christ. That guy probably thinks Jared Goff is Jesus Christ.
Pretty much, yeah. Actually.
Oh, Jared Goff.
Yeah.
Oh, my
That's not even the tip of the iceberg on George, but yeah. Yeah. Anyways. did
Although,
we-
you know what's even more pathetic than that? Being a Jets season ticket.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Mental patience.
Yes.
Although I guess the other random, I don't know why this made me think about it, but when I was like on Saturday, I actually went to see Bill Burr at the Arts Center.
Ma'am.
Like down here, I heard some guy chanting JETS. Yeah. And I literally turned to my mom and I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, that I pity him. He has a mental illness.
Yes.
He
I
has an
think,
illness.
yeah.
He has an illness. And
Yeah.
he needs to
I don't
be
make
fixed.
fun of the mentally ill, but like,
I don't make fun of the mentally ill.
Right.
This guy's like I pity them. Like seeing Bill Burr, like that was good stuff.
yeah.
And apparently, like, I missed the first opener, and I'm so pissed that I missed it. I missed Joey Diaz.
Oh man,
I miss
Joey
Joey
Diaz is
Diaz.
good.
Dude, I like his sounds are everywhere on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like his motivational speeches. It's
Yeah.
hilarious. Like Joey Diaz pulled up at the end.
Yeah.
So it's like, what the hell? It was a packed arena too. It was packed over there.
Yeah.
We tried getting in. Dude, it was a long line. I mean, I guess it was also because he's like the highest profile comedian I've ever seen.
Oh yeah. That's cool. Pack the place.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
I appreciate good stand-up comedy.
Oh yeah. It's
Good
hard.
stuff.
It's good.
It's harder
it's
to make
good,
people
it's
laugh
good.
than to make people cry. Like, it's the thing about it in movies.
Yeah.
In movies, you know how you make people cry? Super easy. Kill a dog.
John Wick. Yes.
Yes, John Wick.
John Wick.
The entire emotional justification for John Wick being John Wick is that some Russian goons killed his dog.
Yeah.
And then we
Oh, it was his
understand
dead
it's like,
girlfriend's dog, but yeah.
it's like, yep.
Yeah. I get it.
Yep.
I get it. Finish him.
They killed his dog.
Finish
Killed his
him.
dog. Yep. That more than makes up for the 200 or like I don't know, maybe 2,000 now guys that he is like.
Oh, killed? Yeah.
He is all killed.
Well, they were all
like,
bad.
Pencils.
They were all bad.
They were all random goons.
They're all bad.
No, but they killed his dog. That
Did.
testifies
Set,
it.
game, set,
Testifies all
match.
of it.
Yes.
Yep.
No. Say no more.
Yeah, make people laugh. You know.
Killed the dog.
See, like I always mention this movie, and I talk of like well-written movies. Like, sit there, Step Brothers. That was a hard movie to write. To be that funny, that consistent.
Yeah, that's a yep. Yep.
In my opinion, you ask me who the two best writers of all time are.
Okay.
Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
Yes.
South Park for the past 30 years.
Yeah,
making
consistently
funny stuff.
crazy
Yes.
and hilarious. Good. Big ups to you too.
Yes.
Rolling around in your billions of dollars right now.
Yeah. What was that? I remember a couple years ago hearing about how they signed some
Yeah, 900 million.
900 million. With
900 million. That
Paramount.
was about a year ago.
Yeah, it's just like some.
They're literally
$1
pretty much
with
billionaires at
Paramount.
this point.
Yeah, well, I mean, they are going to be billionaires.
Yeah. Yeah. It's awesome.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume the Yankees dropped the
lineup.
lineup. I'm going to assume, just
Okay.
wanna
We'll make one last check,
wrap it up.
and look. Good luck to them tonight. I guess
And
they don't need it.
hold on.
They don't need it.
I'm just gonna go to the Yankees Twitter account. They'll have
Yep.
it.
I was checking out
Yep.
Roto Wire.
Okay.
All right. What do we got?
LeMahieu, Judge, Rizzo, Stanton, Donaldson, Carpenter, IKF, Trevino, Gallo. Based. Yes. I like this.
You like it? Okay. Trevino, Gallo. Okay.
Yes. That's
That's good.
Matt
Donaldson.
Carpenter first. Oh, hell yes.
Okay.
Hell yes,
Stanton gets a break today. Okay.
No, Stanton's
Is he in the lineup?
Stanton's in right.
Oh, he's in right. Okay.
Flat back and cleanup. Yes, I am. I like this.
Okay. Sounds pretty solid to me. And Montgomery on the mound.
Yeah, with
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
All right.
So, anyways, from Ming Chen and the Shared Universe Podcast Studio, I am Cameron Woolley. Don't forget to subscribe, and the notification bell. Check out my other stuff. And
wait, here. Sorry.
No, I'm not ringing the bell. But as always, stay classy, New Jersey.